Surrogacy for all. Present surrogacy in Ghana. Who should use surrogacy in Ghana? Surrogacy in Ghana is available for all, offering a unique alternative for couples as well as single men and women who are seeking low-cost accessible surrogacy. Costs of surrogacy in Ghana. Singleton pregnancy $39,000 versus $105,000 in USA. And twin pregnancy is an additional cost of $5,000. Please note, costs are all-inclusive and cover all medical and delivery procedures, as well as the surrogates and the baby's hospitalization, but exclude some medical complications. No additional expenses are expected, except parents' travel expenses and local legal procedures at the parent's country of origin. Costs include surrogate screening, surrogate's compensation, including housing, sperm deposit and freezing, PGS or NGS, embryo transfer plus medications, implanting frozen embryos, pregnancy monitoring, medical expenses throughout the pregnancy and delivery. Natural. What kind of facilities are available? Many of us have a mental image of Ghana being mud huts and elephants. Yes, they are there, but the IVF centers you will use is far removed from this image. Accra, Ghana, population of about 2.5 million, is a modern-day city with skyscrapers, international airports, modern hospitals, Marriott and other major hotels. The discovery of oil in Ghana has accelerated the westernization of the country. Now you may ask, tell me about the IVF clinic, hospital and medical procedure? The hospital you will use is a state-of-the-art specialist hospital primarily focused on provision of world-class infertility treatment services as well as other specialist services such as antenatal care and delivery, treatment of gynecological conditions, advanced urogynecology and urological services. The hospital started assisted conception treatment in 2012 and has quickly become a national and regional leader in the provision of assisted conception services in the Ghana sub-region. We were the recipients of the Best Assisted Conception Award in 2016. With over 100 medical staff, the center presently does over 500 IVFs and surrogacies every year. The equipment is from the United States and Europe and the center operates to American FDA standards. The success rates meet or exceed those of American IVF centers. It must however be understood that the age of the woman is a main determinant of successful treatment. Let's take a look inside of the room of fertility and specialist hospital run by Dr. Rudolph. Let's go over some important reasons why we like surrogacy in Ghana. Other than just the lower cost, the biggest benefit of using Ghana surrogates is the surrogate after getting pregnant lives in a controlled environment. In Ghana, this is a dorm where they stay until the baby is born. Their meals are provided, and they cannot have sex, drink, smoke or do drugs. They have regular medical follow-ups with the doctor every 2 weeks. And the hospital is only a 10-minute walk from the home where the surrogates live. In other countries like USA, Canada, Ukraine, and Georgia, the surrogates live at home after they get pregnant. They sign a piece of paper saying that they will not do drugs, smoke or sex, and come for regular checkups. But this is impossible to control, which could result in a much lower success rate of surrogate pregnancies. Thank you for considering surrogacy for all. We look forward to helping with your journey to parenthood.
Name is?
Gifty.
Gifty, and you're the nurse over here?
I'm Director of Nursing.
Director of Nursing, very nice, very nice. So, Dipti is going to take us on a guided tour of the Ruma IVF facility.
Okay.
So, Dipti, tell us where we are and what we're doing here.
This is Ruma Fertility and Specialist Hospital.
Yes.
Currently we are the OPD.
Okay.
This is Dr. Canton's consulting. We have 4 consulting rooms. The Rudolph's is the first consulting room.
Okay.
That's where the patients sit.
Okay.
Can we start from here?
Sure.
This is our first reception, the nurses station.
Okay.
The gentleman there is one of our nurses. She's attending to the patient. This is our first nurses station.
Okay.
The OPD.
Okay.
This is where clients sit.
Well, it's a pretty big center
Yes. And this is the pharmacy.
where people can pick up their medicines.
Yeah.
And you have the cashier also.
The accountants.
Okay. This is a different view of the main entrance heading towards the center of the hospital. Okay. This room here is a 3-patient room.
3-patient room.
Yeah, depending upon their finances, patients have a choice of single executive rooms or double or triple. This is a 3-patient bedroom that is shared by different members.
And this place is for those who have gone through the CS.
For CS?
Yes.
Cesarean.
Cesarean operation.
Post cesarean.
Okay.
See the lock.
Oh, yes. Okay, and
The NICU.
this is NICU.
Neonatal intensive care unit.
This is the neonatal intensive care.
So when babies are born,
Yes.
they come over here.
Yes.
Okay. Are these for babies that are premature, or all babies come here?
For premature, but 80% of babies, premature babies come here.
Oh, okay. How many babies do you have here every week? 2, 3?
Because some of our patients don't deliver here.
Okay. But many of them do.
Yes.
Many of them do.
Okay, so
Like this week, for instance, we are having about
6 years.
6 years. It was about between 8 and 10 babies
being delivered.
on Saturday being delivered.
Okay. So some of the babies may come here if
Yeah,
needed.
yes, and we have spontaneous deliveries as well.
Oh, okay, great. Okay, thank you. It's beautiful. Thank you.
Thank you. Do you like the place?
Beautiful. You have done a marvelous job. Okay, this is the delivery room?
Yes.
Okay, here right now, okay, tell us what this is. This is where babies are delivered? Sorry, but yes, go ahead.
No, this is the normal delivery room.
Okay, where normal deliveries
Yes.
happen. Okay, I will stay out so I don't get anything.
We have 2 delivery beds.
Okay,
And then a cot, radiant heater.
so after the baby is born, you
Yes.
put them in here
Yes.
to weigh them
Yes.
and test them.
If the baby has a problem, then we send the baby to the NICU.
Okay, so if the
Yes.
baby's perfect, then you take it home?
Yes.
Yes.
Or
Or go to NICU.
NICU, or go to NICU. Okay, good. If a baby is born and we have to leave it here for a week or 2, is there space to leave it?
Yes.
The baby will be with
Some
the
even
mother.
spend 1 month, some spend 2 weeks, some spend
Okay,
a week.
or otherwise, if they're by themselves, then they can sit in the NICU. If they
Yes.
like have a surrogate mother,
Yes.
then and the baby is born, then you would put them in the NICU.
Yeah.
No, if the surrogate mother before delivery, the one who is going to receive the baby will be in.
Yes.
Yes.
But you'll be at
At a
different,
different place.
place in this hospital.
She will meet the.
You will not
Yes.
meet them?
No, no,
Yes.
no, no,
Okay,
no, no.
so she would deliver here and then the
Yeah.
baby goes to a different
Yes.
hospital?
Yes.
Okay, which one?
No.
No.
The same hospital.
The same hospital,
After delivery, we
but
give
the
the
different
baby to the
unit.
mother.
Okay, different, you're on a different floor.
Yes, on the real mother will be at a different floor. And
Okay.
then the surrogate mother will deliver.
So the surrogate mother will deliver on this floor?
Yes.
And then we take the baby to the mother upstairs?
Yes.
Upstairs.
Okay, great. Thank you. A water birthing unit.
Yes.
Water bathing unit.
So for a patient who wants to be birthed in water,
Yes.
we have a facility for that also. Great. Okay, thank you. We now are going into the operating theater at the IVF center where surgeries are done.
I'll give you something to wear. This is the operating room.
Okay. Okay, we're going into the recovery room first.
It's a 7-bed recovery room with the first suite,
Okay.
with the patient monitor.
What kind of surgeries do we do over here in the?
We do myomectomies, ectopic pregnancies, that is laparotomy,
Mhm.
and then we do cesareans, hysterectomies as well for other problems.
So,
And then for that is for the major surgeries.
okay. So every kind of surgery
Every kind of surgery
for women is done over here.
is done over here.
Okay.
And then we have the minor surgeries.
Okay. Minors are also done.
Minor surgeries are also done, like the laparoscopies.
Okay.
And then hysteroscopy.
Mm-hmm.
We do evacuations, like the lady who is in pain we just saw.
Yes.
If it's threatened and it turns out to be incomplete, we do evacuations for them.
Okay.
These are all done in this unit.
Great. Okay. Thank you.
So it's a 7-bed recovery ward. We have another 2, all with monitors.
So this is a two-bed recovery room also. Okay.
Another 2 beds. These are 3 beds. These are 2 beds.
Okay.
And
Great.
then we have another 2 beds. This is also a 2-bed recovery.
Okay. Great.
So we have 7 beds in the recovery ward. These are patients.
Patients'
Washrooms.
washroom and staff washroom.
Yes. For staff, and the other 2 are for patients.
And that's a good motto. We seek a way, and God creates the way.
Yes.
Okay, we're going to start with operating theater number 1.
Yes. This is the other one.
Wow, this is scary. Okay.
Shall we?
Yes, go ahead.
So, this is the first operating room. That is theater 1, operating room 1. You see, we have the patient's monitors, the diapening machine. This is laparoscopy machine,
Mhm.
the patient sucker, and then another resuscitate babies. During cesarean section, when the babies are out,
Uh-huh.
put them under the resuscitate, and then we warm them, making sure they are fine before we send them to the neonatal intensive care unit.
Okay, so we do deliveries here also.
Yes, we do deliveries here.
Okay.
And then you see all these equipment for here,
So everything you would need to deliver a baby is right here.
right here,
Wow.
everything.
Except for the doctor.
So you see all this equipment.
Do you do deliveries also?
Yes, I do deliveries.
Oh, you do deliveries also?
Yes, I
So
do spontaneous vaginal deliveries.
okay, so if the
And
doctor's
then
not.
we assist in cesarean section as well.
Okay, so you do spontaneous deliveries and the
Yes.
doctor helps with the
Doctor
cesarean.
helps with this. Then the cesarean, we have the operating room nurses.
How long does it take for a delivery?
Normal spontaneous vaginal delivery.
How much?
Spontaneous.
Normal. Yeah, normal
So
spontaneous.
how much? The price?
How long?
Or how long?
Yeah.
Well, it depends on the patient. Multiples are different from the nullips.
Hmm.
Nullips take a longer time,
Okay.
about 7 hours. And then the multiples is lesser hours because they have delivered before. It takes shorter periods, like
3-4 hours, okay. Does the mother have lot of pain or
No.
they give them
We give
medicine?
them medicines. We have
Okay.
McCain's and other things that we give them.
Okay,
So
great.
there's less pain.
Okay, great.
Even though naturally you have to go through pain, but there's less pain.
Okay, so you give Novocaine and
Yes.
other medicine. Okay,
Yes.
great. Thank you.
It's a pleasure.
Okay, now we're going
See, this changes.
white slippers. Okay, so now we're going into the IVF center itself, where the IVF is actually done for the patient. And again, changed into a surgical dress to go inside. And the first step again is the changing room. And as you can see in the video, I'm all dressed up. I'm going to put my hat and mask on next. As this young lady is going to help me get dressed. Okay, and
I'll put my mask on first.
our chief nurse is getting dressed with the mask on to make sure that there are no germs anywhere. And I'm going to put on a mask too, so if you don't recognize me, you can call me whatever name you like.
If it's too tight, you tell me.
Well, it's fine.
You see, I tell you, so neat.
Very neat, yes.
We are going to the IVF proper.
so this is the first IVF theater. Theater 1.
Yes.
Go ahead. Okay, now tell me what happens over here.
Pardon me.
What do we do in this room?
What we do is we do either egg retrieval,
Mhm.
and transfers at the same time.
Okay.
So this is where we do it.
And what equipment is this piece here? The white one?
Pardon me.
Yes, that's the lab.
This is a lot.
Okay, and this is where that's where it's actually, the retrieval is actually done. Okay. Wow, a lot of equipment back here. So and what's inside here? That's the IVF
Let's
lab?
finish the second theater. We
Sure.
do IVF lab.
Okay.
This is the second theater.
We're now going to the second theater, which is identical to the first one.
We are almost the same.
Okay, they're almost the same. So they can do 2 IVFs at the same time.
So this is the IVF lab.
Okay, now we're going inside the lab where the IVF is actually processed. And as you can see over here, we will not go too deep because this is not to be contaminated of any kind. But this is where the embryos are actually created by the embryologist. Yeah, what equipment is this?
I'm not familiar with
Okay.
it. Because
And
it's
where
the
is-
embryologist who can.
Okay, so this is where the embryologist creates the embryos, and this equipment back here. Wow, so this is the heart of the operation. Great, thank you. Hi, we're glad here to meet with Dr. Rudolph at his center in Kumasi in Ghana, and he's going to tell us about his dream about why the center was set up.
Yeah, really, we set up this center with one main aim in mind, to help the thousands or millions of subfertile couples all over the world, and to provide world-class IVF infertility treatment services to all our clients from Africa, from Europe, and from the Americas.
What made you set up this? Can you tell us a little bit about your background and where you were trained?
Yeah, so regarding my background, I trained in several places, but so far as this particular facility is concerned, I did my training in India. I spent quite a long time there learning under very experienced fertility specialists. Then after my training in India, I went to University of Michigan, where I spent some time at the University of Michigan Reproductive Medicine Center. I did a lot of training there, and I came back to Ghana and then opened this center in 2012.
Are you still affiliated with the University of Michigan?
Oh yes, we have collaboration with the University of Michigan. We have research collaboration. We have collaborations with them. They come here and then we go there. So the collaboration is still very active.
Okay. How many patients are you seeing per month or per year over here at the present time?
In fact, we see over 1,500 to 2,000 patients, about 2,500 to 2,000 patients every year, and we do about 500 IVF cycles a year.
Great.
Yeah.
Can you describe your facility first? How big is it in terms of square feet and equipment?
It's a big facility, a 100-bed hospital with state-of-the-art equipment. We have probably one of the biggest IVF centers in Ghana, in fact, if not in the whole of West Africa. We have the latest equipment so far as treatment is concerned, and we are on top of this job when it comes to equipment and facilities.
And how do you feel about surrogates coming to Ghana from the US and Canada?
Actually, one of the aims of opening this center was to provide world-class services to people from all over the world. Currently, we provide services for all clients coming from Ghana, other parts of West Africa, Africa, America and Europe. So we feel welcome, we welcome them with open arms and provide the best services for such clients.
Okay, so now, Dr. Rudolph, you're going to be teaming up with our agency, which is on Fifth Avenue in Manhattan. And how do you feel about having an affiliated office in New York City?
Well, I think that is a great idea. We can reach out more to people from America, and North America, and Canada. And we're looking forward to this great collaboration with our New York office.
Great. We are too, and we look forward to supporting you and helping people from the United States and providing surrogacy services for them in Ghana. Thank you, Dr. Rudolph.
Thank you.